spiritual life, this spiritual path, all it saved me. Because I was out here tripping. So when I come at y'all and I say certain things, please understand that I've been there. You don't have no choice but to learn from what you've done. You don't have no other choice but to grow from that. You don't have no other choice but to sit back from that moment and say, what about me? Allow this type of energy to be in my life. Accountability. Soul work. That's what I had to do. That's what you got to do. If I had to do it and I had to sit through it and I had to work through it, you got to do it too. The accountability fell on me. I was an adult. First and foremost, I saw every flag that bastard had threw, right? I saw it beforehand. I saw it during. I saw it all through. It was a fucking circus full of flags. Not only were they flags, them motherfuckers was printed in English. Like, hey, this writing on here. I ain't paying no flags no mind. I'm living my life. Right? I didn't need him. This wasn't a financial thing or none of that other kind of stuff, right? We let our egos get in the way of us making smart decisions. I was at the point with this particular jackass that I knew he was a jackass, but I wanted to spite everybody else instead of letting them see that behind the scenes, it wasn't so pretty back there. Who did I spite doing that? Myself. Time wasted. Energy wasted. Years wasted. Parts of my soul that I'll never get back wasted. To prove people wrong. Ego-driven, not spirit-driven. What did I learn? Never again. These are the lessons in life. I had to take a cold, hard look at me. Why am I blaming him? He's him. He's going to be an asshole to the day his casket drops. His mama's an asshole. His daddy was an asshole. The bloodline, a bunch of assholes. My fault. Not his. Mine. Got it? Accountability for the situations that we allow ourselves to be placed in. My fault. Doesn't excuse him as a person. I didn't have to allow him access to me. How about that? Then the nigga stalked me. How about that? Didn't I say I dragged him with my car and tried to kill him? I started off with this, right? Stalked me. I had to move. How about that? My lessons come from failure, from hurt, from pain, from learning the hard way, right? Because I wanted to do it my way. If you are so blessed to have someone to help you to do it the right way, don't do it your way. Your way, it's gonna hurt, baby. And that's what I am attempting to not have a lot of you do to yourselves. People will set up traps for you. When you start to grow, you must be extra careful going into old patterns. Those that knew you know your patterns. If you get to a place in your walk that you are rising above it and no longer vibrating at a place where they can affect you the way that they used to, they're going to go to the old faithful. Anger. Anger is something that is very hard to control. You must be able to control your anger in your spiritual walk. A lot of these energies are natural, raw forces of energy and nature. Anger fuels plenty of different things. Remember when I said it is the yielder. You do not get the keys to all of these doors when you don't know how to control your anger. That transcends onto the different energies that you are asking to work with, to do things with, to help you, to lead you, to guard you, to protect you. There are limits to the things that you are allowed to ask for. Let them do what they do. Ego and anger are the number 2 dream killers. And you can have your dreams if you can deal with those 2 things. Don't let someone pull you back to a place by simply activating that anger button. No. That lets you know that they are at their wit's end, and that's the last straw for them. They don't know where else to go from here. You think that's your time to strategize.